Good morning, children. In today's session, I'm going to take science for 4th standard. That is, in the previous class, I took lesson 1 food. What and all we saw in the previous class, children, that is about raw food and cooked food we saw, then the cooking methods, what are the 5 cooking methods we saw, and then cooking habits, right? Now, we have started with the cooking utensils in the previous class itself. Now we'll continue, children. That is cooking in clay pot. So those are having the book, you can take page number 62. So those are not having the book, buy it, children. It's available in our school. So we'll start now. It's page number 62, cooking in clay pots. In the previous class itself, I told that earlier clay pots were used. That is manpanan, it was used earlier. But nowadays stainless steel, then aluminum vessels and all we are using now in modern days. In those days clay pot. But today also the clay pots are used. Okay. Clay pots are well suited for all types of cooking. So clay pots are used in all types of cooking. Cooking in clay pots improves the quality and taste of food and also keeps the nutrients. Retains the nutrients. So cooking in clay pots, okay? Cooking in clay pots, that is, improves the quality, okay? Improves quality. Then what, children? What did I say? Taste of food. Taste of food. And retains the nutrients. Okay? Retains the nutrients. Okay, children? So what are the 3? Improves the quality, then you can get taste of food and retains the nutrients if you cook in the clay pot. And you can cook all types of cooking in the clay pot, I already said. The natural insulation properties of clay, that is natural protection of properties of clay, cause heat and moisture to balance. Balance na samanila in solraliya. Heat and moisture to balance and circulate throughout the pot. Okay, circulate throughout the pot and keep the nutrients unharmed. Unharmed means baadippillamal solraliya, that is keeping safe. Unharmed means keeping safe, keeps the nutrients safe and prevents the dish, that is stop the dish from burning. Okay. So what, children? The natural insulation property of clay pot, it causes heat and moisture, that is causes heat and moisture to balance and circulate throughout the pot and keeps the nutrients unharmed, that is safe. Okay, nutrients unharmed and prevents the dish. Okay, prevents me that stop the dish from burning. Prevents the dish means what you cook there, right? So this one. So it keeps up the heat and moisture and the nutrients are unharmed and prevents the dish from burning if you cook in the clay pot. Then what are the benefits of clay pot cooking are? Okay, what are the benefits you are going to see now? That is, if you cook in the clay pot, what and all we are going to get the benefits, right? Easy to digest. So digestion is easy. Preserves the nutrients. Okay, preserve means yeah. So it preserves the nutrients. Nutrients is what I said, Utachathan, right? Need less oil for cooking. So when you cook in the clay pot, less oil is used. When you cook in the clay pot. Then adds flavor to the dish. Flavor kudukum. Keeps the food warm for a long time. So if you cook in the clay pot, what happens? The food is warm for a long time. Then keeps the food from becoming stale. Stale means stale because that is not fresh. Okay, so stale agame romba nerathukku anga irukum, so it's fresh always. Okay, so alkaline property in the pot balances the acidic property in the food. So it balances the acidic property in the food. So what is the, children? First, what are the benefits? I said benefits, that is, first point is easy to digest. Any 5 points you can say. Okay, easy to digest. Then what is the other point you can say? Preserves the nutrients. I said preserves the nutrients. Then Then need less oil for cooking. Less oil for cooking. Then adds flavor to the food. Adds flavor to the dish. Then keeps the food warm for a long time. Keeps the food warm for a long time. Okay, children? So these 5 points you can give for the benefits. Okay? So that is easy to digest, preserves the nutrients, then what less oils used for cooking, gives flavor to the dish, and keeps the food warm for a long time. Okay, children, these 5 points you can give for the benefits of a clay pot cooking. Then, in solar cooker they have used. It's an appliance which is used to cook food using sunlight. Okay, already I said for what the solar cooker, how the solar cooker is used. Okay, solar is cook food using sunlight. Then it saves fuel and reduces air pollution. So fuel, like when you cook it in the, in the gas and all, the fuel is used, right? But in this, fuel is saves. Okay, thus it saves the fuel and reduces the air pollution. So what's the solar cooker, children? That is saves the fuel and reduces the air pollution. Reduces air pollution. Okay, and this cooking is done in sunlight, right? This is a main point. Cook food in using sunlight. Okay. Okay, children. So solar cooker saves the fuel, I said, reduces the air pollution, and the food is cooked using sunlight, right? Then write the cooking utensils used for preparing given food items given. Options are given: pan, pot, rice cooker, tawa, and idli cooker. It's given there, right? So options already given there, children. Just we have to write it, the food items and name of the cooking utensils. Okay, food items, then name of the cooking utensils. Cooking utensils, children. Okay, that is first what's given here. Rice is given here. So rice cooker, already the option is given. Rice cooker, utensils used. Then what, children? Idiyappam putty is given. Again, idli cooker is used. It is steaming. Okay. The next what? Vada, pan. What's given? Sambar, pot. Then dosa, tawa. Okay. So these are the cooking utensils where the food items are cooked. Okay. Rice cooker, idiyappam, idli cooker, vada, pan, sambar, pot, and dosa, tawa. Okay, children. The next is write true or false given there. Earlier people cooked their food in pressure cooker. So what they were using, student? Pressure cooker were used in earlier days? No, they were using clay pot. So it is false. Then solar cooker reduces the use of fuel. Yes, correct. Yes, it is true. Then pressure cooker is not a cooking utensil. It is a cooking utensils or not, children? Yes, it's a cooking utensil, so it is false. Then next is mealtime hygiene. So next we'll go to the mealtime hygiene. Darwaza mucha. Mealtime hygiene, children. Yes. So the two pictures are given here, children. So it's one picture where the food is not covered. Okay. Another picture, the foods are covered with a lid. Okay. So the first picture, whether the food is not covered, here the germs, that is insects and flies are there, you can see. In the next, it is totally fully covered with the lid. So it is hygienic, right? So mealtime hygiene includes a ways to make sure that we do not get sick because that we eat or make food. Some of the hygienic ways of taking food are given below. Hygienic means that is clean, okay? Clean ways of taking food. First is always cover food to protect them from dust and insects. Already 2 pictures I showed you all. That is one, without the food is not covered and it is full of flies and insects. The next is fully covered, that is full is hygienic, right? So to protect them from dust and insects. Next, eat fresh food always, okay? So you have to eat fresh food. Next, avoid taking food that is too cold or too hot. So you have to avoid this. That is, of course, too hot or too cold. You have to avoid these two. Both you have to avoid. Then always wash your hands with soap before and after eating. So before eating as well as after eating, you have to wash your hands at both times, okay? So now in this picture, they have given healthy food and unhealthy food itself for children. That is healthy food. That is, see a banana, then fish, nuts, all milk, everything is a healthy food given here. Unhealthy all, burger, pizza, then french fries, cool drinks, that's all, these are the unhealthy foods. Okay children? So this is the difference between a healthy food and a unhealthy food. Next they are given, check the appropriate one. That is, food is given there, hygienic food and junk food. So we'll see which is the hygienic and junk food children. So food is given already there. You have to just write whether it is hygienic or junk. Hygienic food and junk food. So we'll read out now. First, fresh fruits they have given. Fresh fruits. So you have to tick, okay, whether it is hygienic or junk. So fresh fruits are hygienic foods. It's not a junk food. Okay, children. Next is samosa. So what children, whether it is hygienic or junk food? It's a junk. So next is nuts. Nuts is a hygienic. Then pani puri. Pani puri is a junk food, right children? So it's a junk. Then vegetable salad. It is a hygienic food. Do you understand this children? What is hygienic and what is junk food? Now we'll see. Now write yes or no is given. Junk food is good for health. Whether it is true or false? Yes, it is false. So only the healthy food is hygienic. Then you should wash your hands before and after eating. It is true. Then next is food during illness. So they are saying when you are sick, what kind of food your mother serves you? The question is given there. Okay children. Now next is when we are sick, we should avoid food items that are fried in oil. So when we are sick, that is when we get fever or any other sick illness we are getting, we have to avoid the fried items that is fried in the oil. Okay. We should take energy giving, easily digestible foods. What you have to take? That is easily digestible food, energy giving food you have to take. Now some of them are given below. So just we have seen this. So we are going to see the food taken during any illness. Okay. First is porridge. Porridge is nothing but the kanjin சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, உங்களுக்கு வந்து உடம்பு சரியில்லாத போது என்ன கொடுப்பாங்க, கஞ்சி கொடுப்பாங்கல்ல, that is called as a porridge. That is of rice or cereals. Okay, of rice or any cereals, the porridge is given during any illness. The next is fruit juice or tender coconut. So fruit juice is given and tender coconut. Elanir. What is tender coconut? Elanir சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, that only is a tender coconut. Then steamed food. Steamed food like idli. Okay, steamed food like idli you have to take when you are sick. Okay, or any illness when you are ill. Okay, children. Now next we have given fill in the blanks in page number 65. Dash is an easily digested food. Two options given, idli or biryani. So what is this easily digested food? Idli. Okay. Then dash, we should avoid eating dash food. Junk or fresh, you should avoid junk food. Okay, children. So first answer is the fill up. Dash is an easily digested food. Two options are given, idli or biryani. The correct option is idli, right? Next, we should avoid eating. Again, two options given. Dash food, junk or fish food. You have to avoid eating junk food. Okay. So these are the two options, right, children? The next is food wastage. Now, next we are going to go to the food wastage. So, wasting of food. Okay, food wastage. That is, we should not waste food. Okay, right, children? That's right. So we should not waste food. Okay, food that is not eaten is called leftover food. நீங்க சாப்பிடாம அப்படியே மிச்சம் வச்சிடுறீங்க இல்லையா, that is called as a leftover food. That is discarded as waste. That is left as waste. நீங்கள் எது நீங்கள் சாப்பிடாம அப்படியே நீங்கள் வச்சிடுறீங்களோ அது என்னவா நம்ம கன்சிடர் பண்ணுறோம்? As a waste food. So following are the simple ways to avoid food wastage. So நம்ம வந்து ஃபுட்டை வந்து வேஸ்ட் பண்ணாமல் இருக்கிறதுக்கு the simple ways are given for you to not to waste the food. First, take what you will eat and eat what you take. So first what you should do, take what you eat. So உங்களுக்கு எவ்வளோ வேணுமோ அவ்வளோ மட்டும் தான் நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணணும், அதை எடுக்கணும். அதை எடுக்கிறத மட்டும் தான் நீங்கள் சாப்பிடணும். புரியுதா? ஸோ டேக் வாட் யூ வில் eat and eat what you take. ஸோ நீங்கள் எடுக்கிறத நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணணும், அதை ஃபுல்லாக சாப்பிட்டு முடிச்சிடணும். யூ ஷுட் நாட் டேக் எக்ஸஸ் ஃபுட். ஓகே, ஸோ ஷேர் த எக்ஸஸ் ஃபுட். அதாவது நீங்கள் நிறைய சாப்பாடு இருந்துச்சுன்னா வாட் யூ ஹேவ் டு டூ, யூ ஹேவ் டு கேன் ஷேர் இட். நீங்கள் வேஸ்ட் பண்ணாமல் அது டஸ்ட்பினில் கொட்டாமல் நீங்கள் அதை என்ன பண்ணலாம், நீங்கள் கூட உட்காந்து சாப்பிட்றீங்க இல்லையா, அவங்க கூட நீங்கள் ஷேர் பண்ணிக்கலாம். இஃப் இட் இஸ் எக்ஸஸ் ஃபார் எக்ஸஸ்னால் ஜாஸ்தியாக இருக்கிறது. புரியுதா? give the excess food to hungry animals. So one, you can share the food to with your friends or with your family members. One, you can, if you're not doing that, you can put it to your hungry animals. Okay, excess food இருந்துச்சுன்னா நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணலாம், வெளியில் அனிமல்ஸ் இருக்கும் இல்லையா, அவங்க hungry animals will be there, so you can give it to them. Okay, then 1/3 of the food produced in the world is wasted. It's a total of 1.2 lakh gross tons per year. So how much food is produced in the world is wasted? That is 1.2 lakh gross tons per year. Okay, children, that is 1 ton. Now next is food preservation. Food preservation. Then we can preserve the food for long time by using the following methods. So preserve na பாதுகாத்து வைக்கிறது இல்லையா, so we can preserve it. First, so there are 4 methods, that is pickling, refrigerating, then drying, and then canning. Canning, the 4 methods in the food preservation. First we will see now pickling. Okay, mixing fruits and vegetables with oil and salt. Example, pickle. You know pickle, ஊறுகாய் சாப்பிட்றோம் இல்லையா, அவங்க எப்படி பண்ணுறாங்க, அதை எப்படி ப்ரிசர்வ் பண்ணுறாங்க, ஃபுல் வெஜிடபிள்ஸ் இருக்கட்டும், அந்த ஃப்ரூட்ஸ் அண்ட் வெஜிடபிள்ஸ் மிக்ஸ்ட், தட் இஸ் வித் ஆயில் அண்ட் சால்ட். நீங்கள் அதை எடுத்தீங்கன்னா ஊறுகாய் நீங்கள் பிக்கல் எடுத்தீங்கன்னா எப்படி இருக்கும், ஃபுல் ஆயில் வில் பி தேர், ஆஸ் வெல் அஸ் நிறைய சால்ட்டும் இருக்கும். ஸோ அதை வச்சு தான் அவங்க என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க, ப்ரிசர்வ் பண்ணுறாங்க. புரியுது? ரொம்ப நாளைக்கு அதை வச்சு நம்ம சாப்பிட்லாம் பை யூஸிங் எக்ஸஸ் ஆயில் அண்ட் சால்ட். ஓகே, தட் இஸ் வித் ஆயில் அண்ட் salt. Example, what I said, pickle. Okay, so that is pickling. Next is refrigerating. Refrigerating means, you know, fridge, refrigerator. So keeping food in the refrigerators to preserve them for a short time. Okay, for example, fruits and vegetables. இப்போ நம்ம வந்து ஒரு வாரத்துக்காக வெஜிடபிள்ஸோ ஃப்ரூட்ஸோ ஒரு நம்ம வந்து ஒரு மாதத்துக்கோ இல்லை for 1 month or for one whole year we are not buying the fruits or vegetables, just for a short time, for 2 or 3 days. If we buy fruits or vegetables, we are preserving it in the refrigerator. That is for a short time. Okay, keeping food in the refrigerators, that is example is fruits or vegetables. Fruits and vegetables. Okay, children. Next is drying. Removing the water content of the food. That is, for example, fish or red chilies. When you dry it, what happens? The moisture content of the food removes. Okay, removal of the water content of the food. Removal of water content from the food. Right, children? So what example I gave? Fish or chilies. Okay, that is the water content is removed from the fish or the red chilies can be used for the example. Next, canning, that is storing food in the airtight containers. That is, the food is stored in the tight containers. Without the airtight containers, air வெளியே போகாம tight அப்படியே வச்சிருப்போம் இல்லையா? So that is called as airtight containers. For example, jam. Okay, stored food in the airtight containers. Airtight containers. Example, jam. Okay, children, did you understand this? That is, what are the food preservations? 4 methods: pickling, refrigerating, drying, and canning. These are the 4 methods of the food preservations. Of pickling, what did I say? Spray with oil or salt. Example, pickle I gave. Next, refrigerating, that is refrigerating, keeping in the refrigerator for a short time. Okay, that is example I gave as fruits and vegetables. Then drying, removal of the water content. Okay, for example, what I gave, fish and chilies. Then canning, that is storing it in a airtight containers. Example, jam. Okay, children. So we have seen about this class about the what we saw, cooking utensils. Then what we saw. Then the mealtime hygiene. Then food during illness we saw, and about the food wastage and food preservation. Okay, by this we are finishing this lesson, children. In the next class we'll see about the book back answers, children. Thank you.